In spite of all of our good intentions, there's no way anybody can learn to box or to learn to fight by watching YouTube videos. You cannot teach yourself how to box. You cannot teach yourself MMA. You can't teach yourself wrestling by watching a bunch of YouTube videos. I know some of you guys are really good with using AI. You can't even ask AI to scrape YouTube for all the nuggets on how to box or how to fight, and then compile that, put it together, and then study it and teach yourself. It just isn't going to happen. You have to join a gym, get a real coach, and work with somebody in live time. So let me explain a little further. Unfortunately, in the past 5 years, I've seen more than a few individuals wander into a boxing gym or an MMA gym and kind of announce to the world that they're here for open sparring. They've taught themselves how to box. And I know that they've done that mostly just by watching YouTube videos or maybe TikTok or Instagram. But here's the issue with that notion. Number one, you don't know what you're looking at. You have no way of figuring out if the boxing video that you're looking at or this so-called YouTube boxing coach actually knows what they're talking about and is actually demonstrating it correctly in the video, because you as a beginner do not yet have a filter to figure out who's valid and who's not. That's the first reason why. So you don't know what a valid source of information is for learning how to fight. Number two, while you attempt to copy whatever this individual is showing you on the video, you are not getting live time feedback to inform you whether you're executing this technique correctly or not. That's another reason why you need to go into a gym and get live time instruction from a real human being. Now, some folks will counter that one with, well, you know what? I videotape myself while I'm doing the move, and then I check and see if I'm doing it right. And that very well may be true, but again, we'll go back to number one. You don't have the eye to figure out yet if you're doing it correctly. Even if it looks like to you, when you compare your video of yourself to the video that this person put on YouTube, there are some finer details that maybe you can spot, but probably not, because you're just still trying to learn the basics. So to you, it might look like you're doing it correctly, but in actuality, you may be missing the entire point of whatever this person's trying to show you. The fourth reason that you cannot teach yourself how to box or how to fight by watching YouTube videos is that even if you get a great source of information, and even if you try to copy it really diligently, you still have no idea how that move is supposed to feel, because the only information you've been given or you have access to is all visual. Again, we go back to the first point, which is you need to train with someone, a live human being in live time together, not over Zoom, but right together in the same place at the same time. You might say, well, how do they know how it feels for me? Trust me, if they know how to teach someone how to fight, how to box, how to wrestle, how to do judo, they know what it is supposed to feel like for the person executing the move. And they can tell because they're taking in a lot more information than you know how to take in at this point. Because again, you're a raw beginner. So I've just given you 4 solid reasons why nobody can learn how to box or how to fight by watching YouTube videos. But if you think you are the rare exception to this rule, because you're either A, super talented, or B, incredibly intelligent, or both, and you figure you know how to use AI to help you out, so we can go back to that martial arts saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So if you're not quite yet ready to step into a real live gym and deal with real live feedback from someone who knows what they're talking about, and you figure you're smart enough to just learn off of YouTube videos, then I guess that's the teacher that you deserve. But here's the bottom line. I will not be making any type of instructional videos on how to fight, how to do judo, how to do boxing. I will not make any of those types of videos on this channel. Thank you.